Hello and welcome to the late model stock series. We are here at Milwaukee Mile, or should I say Milwaukee Mile and a half, because this place is a little bit big for this car, I think. But, you know, we're gonna have ourselves a fun time. Any chance you have to visit the Milwaukee Mile is a good chance, I feel like. At least for me, I like this place a lot. And even though I'm not sure how the racing's gonna look like here, hopefully we have ourselves a fun time. We're about to jump into qualifying. Again, it's kind of more of like a mile and a half style experience, given that this thing doesn't have too much power. But that kind of suits me anyway, because I'm better at intermediate type tracks than I am shorter tracks. I'm going to try to get a good run to the line. That already feels different than it did in qualifying, or not qualifying, in practice, here for qualifying. I don't know if that was a very good run to the line. Grip levels feel different than what I was practicing in, interestingly enough. Little bit of a hotter track, maybe. Kind of feels like getting a little looser. I think I would have liked to keep closer to the bottom there on the exit of that corner.
31.37.
Shortest way around here is probably going to be generally better, considering
31.26.
the lower power. Yeah, more like this. Let's try this. I do think that was maybe better. So we go from a 374 to a 334.
Chicken flag.
And we lose a spot. And we lose another spot. So maybe the second lap a little bit better once you get some heat in the tires. It seems like most people might be putting up their best lap on the second time around. But about a tenth off of the leader. The leader's particularly fast, though. We're very, very close to second, third, and fourth, or fifth for that matter. I am fourth. And speaking of, we are the number one car here in a 2.1K strength of field. I believe this is the last race at Milwaukee Mile this week in this car, as the week is about to switch over. So just barely getting in this race. We'll see if I regret that or not. But wanted to get a late model stock race in. This is first race back in this thing for over a year. As for my settings here, I went 12-1 for the more familiar steering ratio, and went all the way back to 49.5 on the brake balance. I wanted to try to get as much turn as possible, and I feel like you're only using a little bit of brake. So I want that little bit of brake to pull us to the left as much as we can get it to, without being, I guess, too much to where I'm going to loop myself if I slam on the brakes or something. Though, don't doubt me, I can do it. We've got the 4 and the 14 we're waiting on. Let's see if they are out doing their laps. 4 looks like he's going out right now. Looks like we got some cloud cover, so maybe he knows something. He's just now pulling out for his first lap, going to get his run to the line. 6 just disconnected. Hopefully they're able to get back before we get started. 14. Looks like they're just going to sit there, and we'll probably have to wait the full extra minute. So I think what I'm going to do is say, be right back, and we will rejoin when the race is about to start. See you there. Alright, we are back, and we are in the car. We will hold on to our P4 qualifying position. I think that's where we were whenever I left off. But we are getting rolling here. I will want to get to the inside as soon as possible. Really not much can be done on the outside here. But I do think we might have an opportunity to find our way to the inside line. I feel like things will get spread out on the long straightaways here. At least I hope so. Regardless, we'll find our way around. And hopefully have ourselves a nice race. 45 laps at the Milwaukee Mile. Milwaukee Mile and a half, that is. Two starting us off here after a really good qualifying run.
About to go green.
I think I actually maybe got jumped one spot. I don't know. No time to think about that. Got to get thinking about racing.
It's over, car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Go to the inside here. Maybe be able to follow the 3 as they're on the inside of the 5.
Car outside. Keep low.
Take advantage of that.
Hold your line. You're now in third. Outside, clear, outside. Still there.
Gotta make sure I don't push up into his lane here.
Clear high.
Clear high, but I don't feel like I have a lane.
Go low. Keep low. Outside, clear.
Alright, we're P3 at the moment. Don't know how things are going to look in terms of tires. I feel like burning off the right front will hurt us long run if we're not careful. So I'm going to have to watch out for that, but whether I'm capable of protecting it, we'll see. Looks like guys are keeping their wheel more straight on exit, potentially for the purposes of tire saving. Kind of opens the door though. Didn't like that guy looking down there. He was not alongside me and he looked like he was ready to dive it down there. Did not like that concept, so I kind of took an earlier entry to try to dissuade that.
B license 2.9.
Behind. Looks like he's probably got some more speed than us right now. Keep waiting for that dive bomb. I hope it doesn't happen. If he gets a nose on us, sure, but for some reason I'm concerned about his intentions. Yeah, he's diving it in, I had a feeling.
Stay high. Still there, inside.
Probably just what you gotta do to pass, to be fair.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Just go ahead and do that, though. Managed to hold him off somehow. For now, I think he's gonna be back. You do get a little bit of draft. It's not much, but it is a little bit.
31.40. Outside. outside if you want it.
We'll
Car
get
outside.
temporarily to the threes
Very low.
outside.
Car
Oh,
on the
maybe
right
sticking
side.
it there.
Clear outside. Outside.
31.
Still there, hold your line. The next car's the leader. Still there.
Don't get much of a run off. Having to hold it down there. But we are on his inside still.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Wow, we made a pass. You can probably count on one hand the number of passes I've made in this car. Not typically very good, but
Okay, you're in second.
yeah, we probably make that pass because we're killing our tires, but you know what? I'm happy with that. I feel like I accomplished something. No matter what happens now, I passed a guy. Can't take that away from me. We're following the two now. Only about a fourth of the way through the race, though, so might end up feeling the pain later on the right front. But hey, that'll be something to learn. When you can hit that curb there just enough, it can really get you some speed, I've noticed, through the corner, but it is hard to hit it right. There, I feel like I underdrove it and trying to get there. Kind of have to do it when you're already getting back to throttle.
P2.
Yeah, starting to feel that right front on exit for sure. Pushed a little bit there. Looks like he overdrove that a little bit. Not quite there. I'll just hopefully make him sweat a little bit. Not getting that turn through mid-corner I would like. There's that kind of line I want to have through 1 and 2. See, that was about a tenth faster that lap. Still, those guys are packed right on behind me, though, and probably saving tires better. We'll just keep going for it. I don't think even if I tried to save tire, if I would be successful at it, because I don't really know how to be fast and do that at the same time.
There's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
Slow car down low. Go high. Go high.
Just not quite enough of a run to get alongside him. Trying to make him nervous, but he's got nerves of steel. He's not letting it happen. I made one pass earlier in this race. Can I do it again? I don't think so. I feel like I'm falling off harder than the guys around me. And I'm going to need that extra grip if I want to make an overtake. That's not muted.
31.40.
Ooh, got a good run through there, comparatively. Not enough, though. I'm right on his bumper. I'm not even really trying to scare him right now by, like, looking below. I kind of just take a shallower entry than he does. He takes a really wide entry, and I think I use more brakes mid-corner. I feel like I just need a small mistake from him. That's all I really need, him getting loose or something. Give myself a chance, and it's just not happening. Had to check up a little bit there. He had a little bit of a weaker corner. Broke just a tiny bit of momentum. I'm trying to get to his inside, I really am. I think the 7's going to get to our inside now, though.
You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
I had to really drive in hard in that, like, middle-ish lane. Trying to defend this spot. Thankfully, we do it for now.
Coming up on halfway here.
Only just now halfway.
You're matching race pace. 31.38.
It's a game of inches here at the Milwaukee Mile and a half. I'm really starting to feel the right front wear out of 2, I think. It's tempting to just dive it in, I'll admit, but I don't want to do that. I want to try to get him on exit if I can. Oh, we got a new P3 guy. That's a little concerning. I feel like he probably got there by saving his tire. Might be running out of time to make this pass. Because if I'm not going to do it, that guy's probably going to do it.
31.53.
Come on, man. Almost there.
We're matching race pace.
Dang. Thought I almost had him. Come on, give me that car outside call. He's defending. He has the right to. I wasn't there. Man, so close. Alright, this is the run. This is good, this is good.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low.
Alright, we're alongside.
Still there. Outside, clear.
We'll clear him. He's gonna look back.
Car inside, clear.
A lap behind.
We'll hold him off. Maybe a bit of a minor chop right there, but I don't think it was too egregious. We're racing for the lead here. I'll look back at it later. See if I agree with myself.
You're in first.
Now in the lead.
Alright, now the question is, can we keep this? Are we going to be able to keep it even without a reference point? We got 12 laps to go still. That was a bad corner. Did not feel too great there. Got about 0.2 behind us now. Still feel like I'm weaker out of turn 2, comparatively. I really think exiting lower helps us out, though.
Got 10 laps to go.
Missed my mark there. Not a good corner. And the 7 got around the 2. That was a very bad corner, about a 10th slower than they needed to be. Uh-oh, the 7 looks fast. We know he doesn't mind diving it in. Of course, I kind of sort of did that too, so who am I to judge? I don't know, I feel like I was pretty close to alongside him. Making the pass for the lead.
Slow car ahead. Slow car down low.
Necessarily like that call. Okay, it's fine, just a guy down there. No harm.
One lap behind.
Oh wow, he got a huge run through there. using that curb.
Car inside, clear. Car inside.
I just couldn't protect
Stay
it.
high, there's a car on the low side. Clear.
Dang it, man. I can tell he's got more grip right now.
The
P2.
next car's the leader.
Coming to 6 to go. Man, why wasn't I using the curb more in the lead? Feels like that's helping me. These guys have more speed though. My car doesn't have the get up and go, it feels like, anymore.
31.62.
Just missed the curb there. Would have liked that extra turn.
Five laps to go. Podium is looking good. Outside.
Oh my goodness.
Clear high.
He's so close to me. We got an outside call.
Car outside.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on to this.
P2.
Oh, he's just got so much more speed mid-corner.
Clear up top.
It looks like he can gas it up sooner than I can and get it to grip. Oh, he kind of goes out to the wall there. That was an interesting corner for him. My right front tire is not going to look good after this one, I can tell you that.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
2 laps left. Come on. You're looking good for a podium.
Seven's driving away. He did a fantastic job, I think, of keeping a lot of speed and not using the tires too much while doing it.
Last lap.
We got a nice amount of space behind us. I like that. We should be able to hold on to second at least now.
1 more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Should I Austin Dillon it? I'm just kidding. What kind of lunatic would do that? Oh wait, Austin Dillon, okay. And Sammy Smith for that matter. Nah, we'll take our second place and be happy with it, because it's better than I thought I would do. Nice win, 7. Good race, guys.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
That was fun.
Alright, there's check
Top
flag.
5, that was some fun racing.
I agree, that
job.
was pretty
You did
good.
really
I'm
well.
glad that it didn't require anybody taking each other out to do it. Nicely done. We'll park out here along the fence where everyone can see us easily. And look at that, P2! I mean, we were supposed to win the race, quote-unquote, as the #1 car. But I am not disappointed with that finish at all. Maybe a little bit that I had the lead and lost it, but I think it was clear that the 7 was probably smoother the whole way through. Probably didn't have a 60-84, if I had to guess. Probably a bigger number here. I think the couple of guys behind us probably did as well, but I think the 3 and 5 got to racing near the end there. I think that saved me from losing my second place. Didn't see too much happening in terms of incidents on the track, but we'll take a look at what did happen out here. Might see a couple of wall hits, and I know we did see at least one guy going into pits, so some things happened. Here's one thing. A 16 getting KO'd. Let's see here. I'm saying that's on the 4. I think the 4 was probably just trying to file in behind the 16, but he was not clear. And he clips the left rear of the 16. He did not get the clear call. He thought he could just slide in there, but not quite. Because I think 16's plenty close enough to the wall there. I think that's a reasonable distance. So unfortunate for the 16. I'm sure he did not appreciate that. Wall hit there. Back in 12th. Four car. Oof. Man, he's making a habit out of this. So he's outside of the 11 and wants to do everything he can to get to the bottom lane again. And so he's kind of just forcing the issue. I mean, yeah. That's mid-corner, so I know the 8 comes up here. But that's kind of like the low line. That's what the low line looks like here at Milwaukee Mile. You come up, it's almost like a double apex. So even though the 8 comes up, the 4 is turning down right there and really trying to aggressively put himself on the bottom lane, and you just, I don't know, wasn't quite there. And somehow that kills the 11 too. That looked weird. I guess it pushes the 4 forward and the 11 gets taken out. Jason Keller, by the way. I don't know if that's NASCAR Jason Keller, but regardless, stinks that the guy got wrecked through no fault of his own. I'm sure he didn't even know what happened there. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Can't do that. All sympathy gone for 11. The 12 isn't going to appreciate that. Wow, he just pulls down right into the middle of the racing line. The percent chance that that's NASCAR's Jason Keller just went down. I'm guessing. Although sometimes real-life racing skills don't always translate one-to-one to sim racing skills or know-how, I guess. A little bit of contact there with the 2 and the 3. This is while we were leading. I think the 2 is upset with him. Is that really something to be upset about? Let's see what it looked like here. So 2's getting passed by the 7, your eventual winner. I needed them to fight a little longer. No. I mean, that just seems like short track racing there. Just a tiny little tap there on exit. I think that's fair. Then the 2 kind of overreacts, I feel like. I don't think it was really necessary to start turning into him on purpose. Just slowing yourself, both of the 2 of you down at that point. And 2 will continue to fade back a little bit. Not sure why we're seeing this one. Maybe he got too much of the curb, and that's why it showed up. Maybe some tires getting worn, and that's why they're showing up here. A lot of guys were taking that wider exit. I like taking the shallower exit here, especially in a lower powered vehicle. You want to go the shortest way around. Car gonna go get the wall, it looks like. What did I do? Yeah, this is probably just tires showing up. At 3 all over me. He just, like, the way he was running the corners, it was like he was catching me, like, on the outside, and you're just not gonna make a pass here on the outside. I just don't feel like that's gonna ever happen. And so he's catching me on the exit like that, where I'm getting more of a run out of the corner. I feel like you would have to take maybe a different approach in order to try to get a run off and try to get next to me, like, on exit, you know? Like, get a run on the outside, cut down. I don't know. Maybe he tried that, and it wasn't working either. So he was experimenting. There's a 3 and the 5. How did they lose so much distance? Is it just they got side by side at one point, and that slowed them down a bit? I think that's all it was. So you see here they're right behind us. 3 trying his darndest to get around me. Yeah, and then they get side by side, and 5, wow, drifts up a whole lot. Kind of elbows him out of the spot. I think that's what lost them just enough time for me to feel a little bit better. The 3 is able to pass the 5, so he did figure out how to pass. Eventually. Yeah, see, he gets the run on the exit. That's what I'm talking about. He gets the run on the exit, and then he's alongside heading into the next corner, and he's got the preferred lane. And then the 5, I think, purposely let off so he could try to do a crossover, but the 3 holds the bottom line. I feel like that's an experienced short track racer move to hug the inside lane on the exit, make sure that they can't get around. 5 gave him a little bit of bumper. Plenty fair, I think. And the 3 will make that pass late in the race. Alright, is that the last of the incidents? It is. So we will get a P2. Congrats to the 7 again on a win. It was diving it in a little bit maybe sometimes, but he didn't wreck anybody. No big deal. He did what he needed to do to get the win, so it is what it is. I'm not too upset about it or anything. We will look at the results page now. And here it is. All right. So we will gain 9 I rating up to 5826. Get out of here, all these pop-ups. 499 still, because we got ourselves a 0x. 2145 strength of field. 120 championship points. The 7 got your fastest lap, so maybe he was just taking a line that was maybe getting on that right rear a little bit more, and maybe not as quick earlier in the race. I don't know. I think he just got figured it out. I think he's figured this place out or something, because he was moving forward at the start too, because yeah, he started 5th. Definitely the best car of the race there, judging by all these numbers. So congrats to him. Very well done. We will take our 2nd place, though, and be happy with it, because anytime I finish well on a short track, I am happy. So that will do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.